fishing, you snag a big bass and your line snaps. Here today I am to talk about fishing knots and ways, some that are stronger than others and some ones that I have not seen before. So this is new to me, new to you guys. Many of you either go fishing or have been fishing in the past. This is some of my gear that I use. My one rod, I have two. This is my brother in my tackle box. This one is my rod right here. Is currently set up for bobber fishing. Since you can't really see the line, I brought a washer, which will serve as my eyelet for today, and rope, which will serve as my line. My first knot is the improved Klitsch knot. This one, basically, you take your rope, you stick it through the eyelet, you go ahead and you wrap it around like 5 or 6 times, and then you bring it back through this little loop right here, and then you go like this, and you just pull. And when you're tying the knot, you got to make sure you get it wet somehow. Doesn't matter how, but so the line won't burn when you pull it tight, and then it won't make it easier to snap. And then you have higher chances of losing fish on stuff, or you have higher chances of getting your hooks caught on things, and then your line could snap and you would just lose your favorite hook. Up next I have my Palmer knot. This one, you take the rope, make it into this, you go ahead and you stick it through. And basically you tie it like a regular knot, and then it comes down around the fish hook, and it should basically make sure it's secure and tight. And same with the last one, you also want to make sure you get it wet. Same for every single knot that you have. Go ahead and click back one. You might have skipped it. The knotless knot, you go ahead and you string it through, and then you'll go up and wrap it around 6 to 8 times, make a little loop, bring that through basically around, and then pull it tight, and you should have a little loop at the end if you would like to tie anything else onto it. Some of my gear that I have in here, we have this, basically all of our casting lines for when you want to go bass fishing or such. I will rig up maybe a Klitsch knot with a spinner on it, and go ahead and throw that around. This has a bunch of weights in it. My brother and I, we use this a lot, and the weights are really for only when you're bobber fishing. Make sure you get your bobber down low enough. This is all the things you can put on a hook. Right, say for this one right here, you take maybe one of the maybe you want something like this, and you just take your thing, your hook, you string it through, and you basically tie that on your line and go ahead and go fish for sunnies, crappies, anything, basically any panfish that you would like to go fish for. These ones I use for casting, or jigging. It's really not hard for casting and jigging. For casting, you would either tie a weight close to the hook or around the hook, so it would sink faster if you would like it to sink faster, but if not, you just reel faster and keep your line closer to the water. This is where my brother and I would keep our bobbers. The lines down here is for when you're tying northerns or anything, any big fish that you don't have room for in your live well or bucket or anything. You would just tie it, and then you would tie it to the dock or tie it to your boat somehow to keep it so it doesn't get away. And this has more rubbers in it, some spoons, some cricket type things for when you are going and fishing for many different things, and the spinners that you would tie on, you would hook onto a hook that you would like to give it some shine so it would catch the fish's eye. And that's all I have. So thank you for listening to my speech. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any free time, either look up anything, fishing tips or anything that you'd like. If you would like to go fishing, fishing is a great pastime and I really enjoy going. I go as much as I can. Thank you all.